All right. Welcome on in, Packers and Super. Great to see you guys. Packers, congratulations being the first one in chat today. I should give what can I do? That'd be cool to have like some sort of an award to give whoever's like the first one in chat. Like, that would be pretty awesome. And yes, this is working. I upgraded to Sammy. Anyway, Super, yeah, no worries. Enjoy your lurk. Or whatever you got going on. I'll still be here. Not a bad idea. Yeah. That would be pretty cool. I have to figure that out. I don't know, like, what you could do for it, though. Like, would it be, like, a graphic? Would it be... What would it be? I don't know. Packers, I think, like, off-stream, you and I can workshop this, and we'll figure it out. But anyway, I upgraded to Sammy. So, I'm hoping that things are still going to, like, work the same, but here's hoping that they work even better. So... Okay, I'll give it like another couple minutes here. I know it's running a little late. Let it pack your lip. Yes. And yes, hopefully no issues. I do agree. The nice thing was that I didn't have to download anything new for my tablet, which is how I'm like, I'm controlling all the buttons here. Actually, there. So, like, you guys get to see the tablet very briefly. But anyway, so, okay. Anyway, how you doing today, Packers? What's going on? It's out of stock? Wait, what? Well, wait a minute. Because I just ran it. It should work with Sammy. How's it out of stock? Wait a minute. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm gonna try to do? Let me turn it off and turn it back on again. Where am I? Okay, view rewards. Channel points. Okay, what is going on? Alright, off. Cool. Go back. Okay. Now it should be back again. So here's hoping that is it backpackers? Okay, there we go. Cool. I was gonna say it's like it should definitely be there. I don't know why. All right. I wonder if I have to do that for the other ones too. Hey, put in your guess.
It's Rapidash.
Hey, awesome, you got it. Yeah, that was strange. Sans, welcome on into the stream. How you doing today, bud? Always great to see you. Yes, thank you for pointing that out, though, Packers. Appreciate that. I do wonder if I have to do that for the other things. I don't know. Oh, if there's any more redeems that are like listing as out of stock, let me know, and I'll reset them. All right. Anyway, let's get back to some Spider-Man. Not doing great, but it could be worse. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sans. I hope everything gets better for you and stuff. You know what I was doing? So, like, actually, like, I mentioned this, like, last week that I've been having, like, a pretty rough time at work. This week's actually been really good. And actually, I've been doing a lot of, like, just self-reflecting and trying to understand myself more. You know, like, that's interesting, like, way to phrase it, because you think, like, well, you know yourself. Well, you know yourself, but there's always something that you can learn about yourself in the process. Like, maybe something that you thought about yourself, like how you handle something or a situation, that you think, actually, I can work on that and handle it better, or handle it a different way or better next time, And so I've just been, like, doing a lot of self-reflecting lately, and especially, like, today. I don't know, just to better myself, So, anyway, let's get on to the game. All right. Sans love, exactly.
I have to get that anti-serum and start putting things right.
Oh, and as the title
There must be
says,
some way to reach Leonardo. Convince them to give up this crusade
we
for
are
revenge.
spiders, man.
They've both done so much good for the world. They can't throw their legacies away just to spite Norman.
All right, we need a new suit. So, I was gonna ask, like, what suit should we have now? Oh, your back's really hurting. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. I would recommend, because sometimes my back hurts. I actually have a pinched nerve in my lower back. Depending on, like, you know, what you want to do, I would actually recommend, like, just lying completely straight, and doing as very minimal, like, movement as possible. Like, if you need to grab something off the ground, just keep your back straight and then squat. You know, don't hunch over. Don't do any of that. Keeping your back as straight as possible, I think, is what ultimately will help it heal. Oh, you're struggling to stand. Oh, wow. Yeah, that definitely sounds bad. Yeah, when my pinched nerve flares up, like, my legs will really start hurting. To do anything, I actually have to be, like, almost like robotic. Like, I can't just, like, sit down like this. Like, it has to be, like, sitting down perfectly straight, you know? It's also why I'm glad I have this chair, because this chair has a pillow right here that perfectly lines up where my pinched nerve is, and just, like, helps me sit up straighter. So, I actually haven't had that pain in, like, quite a while now. So, anyway. Alright, back to the game. I need a suit, guys. You guys gotta tell me what suit we're wearing now. So, obviously the ones that are grayed out we can't wear. But, oops. The only one that I will put a moratorium on is this. Like, we're not wearing this one. I don't like this one. The other ones are fair game. Actually, this one's pretty cool. The blue and white one. Let's see. Wait, which one do you mean? You mean this one? No, wait. The bluer... Is it bluer and white one? Hmm. I mean, that one's pretty cool. Near the top. Oh! Are you talking about this one? On the right. I mean, that's just negative suit. I'm actually a little bit behind you. You know what? Okay, I think I have the suit. Anyway. I honestly really like this one. So I think I'm going to go with this one. That way. Because, I mean, this one looks pretty
Norman's
cool.
on his way to get the anti-serum. Better update Yuri.
I hope this is good news.
It is. Oscorp just created an anti-serum.
There's a cure? Oh, thank God. How quickly can we get it to people?
I'm on my way to find out. The lab is at 10th and Cathedral.
Wait. I just got a report of a helicopter going down in that area.
Oh no. That could be Norman's helicopter.
I'd send them
Oh,
officers
whoa!
to it, but I don't have
Alright,
any.
that was close.
Don't worry, I'm on it. This will all be over soon, I promise.
I'm doing fantastic. Like I said, I was doing some self-reflection earlier, and I feel amazing now.
1043.
Packers, do you like to meditate? I think you've told me this before. Can't remember though.
Now reports are coming in that Martin Lee, along with exhibiting freakish abilities
Ooh,
like those
JJ.
of you-know-who, has lately seemed to display almost a split personality. This is hogwash and a clear attempt to evade justice for his crimes. Only a fool would believe that he's Mr. Positive one moment, helping the poor with a smile, then suddenly he's Mr. Negative, blowing up, wait a minute.
You don't often, but the one video I use sometimes, someone's meditating. Oh, okay, cool.
Trademark it, snap.
I don't often meditate either, but, like, today, I wasn't really meditating, but I was just taking, like, a moment, for myself. Like I was playing a game and then I just stopped and I just started like thinking about some things, and just doing like a lot of self-reflection, you know, and it actually helped me like kind of mentally just, you know, put my mind at ease, and it made me a lot happier. I was able to just kind of like figure some things out about myself, and it was pretty cool actually. I kind of enjoyed that. Anywho, can you welcome on in? How you doing? You self-correct all the time, noise canceling headphones, relaxing music, and thinking about things, best times. Yeah, okay, yeah. So you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was playing the sequel game, Miles Morales, earlier. I just beat the story, like, about an hour before I went live here. And, guys, a really, really fun game. I mean, it's short, but it's really fun. And, I'm working on getting the platinum in it. And, I might, honestly, after, like, I'm done streaming this game, I might, go to that game just for the fun of it. And finish, like, collecting all the trophies and stuff. You're right, I guess? Okay, well, good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Great to see you.
Open it. Have to take care of these demons before I can follow Lee into the lab. Time to KO those snipers.
I can't target, huh? Darn. In Miles, you could, like, highlight enemies, and they would be marked with markers, so you could always keep track of them. Alright, you're safe, so... And...
You literally didn't see that coming.
I have to get used to this new style. Because, guys, I'm so used to playing as Miles, who has a different power set. So I'm half tempted to go invisible sometimes and sneak up on enemies and, like, just stun them from behind. But I can't do that here. Trying to survive, yeah, I can understand that. I think we're all just trying to survive in this crazy, crazy world sometimes.
I need to get through these demons quick before Lee gets a hold of the
Let's
anti-serum.
see, okay. Nope. Can I? Okay, okay, there. Jeez. Was that his gun? Is he still holding on to his gun? No. Okay.
I want to pick these guys off stealthily.
Hey, Seb, welcome on in. Nope. Must have gotten lost in the mail. Sorry. You might have to send it again. And yes, thank you, Packers. Taco Bell is not happening. Seriously? There we go.
Nap time.
Okay. There we go.
The demons chewed through Sable. Lee's on the warpath.
Hmm. Yeah, send it to Knuckles. Much better idea. Be on later. So on. Okay, no problem, backers. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you again next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Try to do this quietly.
Oh, okay, yeah. Everyone, send your Taco Bell bills to Packers. He'll pay for those. Yeah, grilled cheese tonight. Nice. What's really funny was because like last week we were Thanes, I don't think you were here for that, but we were talking. Packers and I were talking, and yeah, we were talking about how like someday we'll meet up IRL and we'll go to Taco Bell and he'll be buying like everybody Taco Bell. So there we go. Like it's all on him. Okay. Is that close enough? That's not close enough. Is it? Dark.
Sleep it off.
Oh, it's okay, Seth. I mean, it's what it is. Okay. Okay, everybody else is like grouped up. How is he still in danger? Makes like no sense. Thank you.
Spider-Man, leave now. My men will handle this.
Sable? Lee wiped out the
You put your Raven Stadium puzzle away? Aw. They didn't want to keep it out any longer, huh?
Superhero.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for stopping by, and have a great rest of your day. I hope things go well. We'll see you next time.
Sweet dreams.
Okay, there we go.
Friday night. Sable made good on her threat, but these guys aren't looking to team up.
Tired of you harassing our agents, Spider-Man. Dance tonight.
You guys think I took out your men? You gotta be kidding me!
Let's see, what can I use against you? Whoa! Alright, so I'm gonna focus here for a little bit, chat. I'll...
Gotta make this fast and get inside.
Dang it. Who shot me? Left out for almost a week? Oh, cool. Great, now I'm out of that.
really wish Sable would cut me some slack. We should be on the same team.
There. Goodness. Good gravy. Ooh, that. Oh, good lord. Anybody left? There's some guy over here. Woo.
Demons and Sable are down. Time to follow Lee inside.
You okay there, dude? Are you okay? Okay. I'm gonna assume that he's fine.
Why are you so heavy?
You got that? I liked it? Yeah, it was a cool picture.
You harass my men, destroy my equipment, and cost my client millions. Give me one good reason I should not kill you right now.
Listen, I don't like you, you don't like me. But Lee has your client inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something. We could fight each other, or we could fight Lee, but not both. Does this mean we're good?
You will help me secure Norman. After that, I make no promises.
Works for me. Lee's out of
Hey,
control.
Lightspeed. This should be the ending after you defeat. Oh, really? Wow, we're that close to the end. Okay. I couldn't remember when the ending was.
Nice to have friends. Okay, Lee. No more running. This ends tonight. This is insanity.
Is it up? No, it's down.
I have to find a way to reach the Martin Lee I know. The man who built Feast. No way to go but down.
Yeah, and Martin Lee. Yeah. Oh, great. Here we go.
I know about the accident. I know what happened to your parents.
The accident? You sound as clinical as Osborn.
Ah! Take it.
My parents died because of me. Because of what Osborn did to me.
Yeah, that off Sands. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for tuning in, though. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.
Proud to honor their legacy. But to truly honor them, Osborn must see justice.
I won't let you do this, Martin.
Yeah, once we're done with the main story here, I'll move on to the DLC. I didn't realize I would be done with the story this quickly, though. Thank you for the Hydrate Redeem, Lightspeed.
His anger.
There you go.
It's fueling his power.
No, no.
This is the only sample. No! No, Martin! Look, I told you I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to help you. You don't help people. You use them.
This won't bring your parents back.
Why do you insist on trying to save this?
I have to leave a memo for Eric about Taco Bell Bill. Okay.
Let revenge win. Fight it!
Yeah, not sure what he has going on today.
Osborn must be punished. His cancer has infected this city for too long.
Osborn deserves true justice. He won't see it unless you stop now.
I'll never stop.
Yeah, beat the negative out of him. Only positivity is allowed.
This isn't you.
This is exactly who I am.
Oh, right. Okay. Alright, there we go.
Osborn's crimes will be on your head.
Come on, I hit jump. Game didn't register it in time. Okay.
Fight it, Martin! You can walk away!
No, Osborn must suffer.
Whoa.
I know you can beat the demon, Martin.
Beat the demon? I am the demon.
Go on, wake up to see this in front of you? Yeah, I know what you mean.
He's a big demon. Big demon.
Sorry, I got a phone call. Can't really answer that right now. Oh my. Woo!
Enough! all be over soon.
I sure hope so.
Woo. All right. Oh no! Oh no! Ah ha ha! Oh goodness! Like why? Why now? Oh goodness!
My will is stronger than yours.
Isn't it now?
That. Can't give up. He's almost down.
Woo. Woo. Seriously? Okay. There we go. All right. Spider-Man needs some tacos. Apparently. That is a lot of guys. That is for sure. Alright, well, this is going on.
Osborn needs to pay.
I know. But this is the wrong way, Martin.
Useless.
Alright, sorry. Alright. Alright. I have a holder that props up my phone, and I grabbed my phone just so I could look at a text, and the holder just actually like came up off the table like, before falling back out. I was like, ah. It was really funny.
That look on your face. You can't imagine how satisfying it is. Ready for your final act?
Where's Otto?
Gone. I would not worry about him right now.
He needs a hospital.
No. No hospital. Feast.
Ooh. Do.
I need to speak to your head doctor.
There's no doctors here.
Who's running this place?
Me, mostly.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks, gloves, whatever you have that's sterile.
Thank you.
You can thank me by not dying. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Will Spider-Man live? That is the real question. Didn't make it.
He'll live,
Oh, okay.
but he needs rest.
Well, I guess that answers that question.
Hey, take it easy.
Where's May?
They say she could go at any moment.
Where are you going?
I need to find Otto. He has the anti-serum. I don't know if I can beat him.
Maybe you can't. Maybe Spider-Man needs help from his friend Peter.
What?
Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find a weakness, it's him.
But I am
Look
Peter.
at him, Tiger.
She said the thing! I'm amazed that spider has been on her this entire time and has not bitten her. Like, think about, like, what would have happened. Like, she would have gotten Miles' abilities.
All right. No. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this one. No.
Interesting. Yeah, uh-oh.
MJ's right.
I know, it's just like, I feel like at that point it's like an act of God. You know,
That
like,
means I can destroy it.
the fact that that spider did
something
not
in the
bite
lab I can
MJ at
use.
all, and give her those abilities, like, for sure, that was like, this is meant for Miles. Like,
All units, reports of escaped prisoners inciting a riot. Incident is ongoing near Union Square. Please copy.
Calling agent stationed at the Tenderloin. What's your status? Demons are attacking Outpost Romeo. Send back up.
alrighty then.
Spider-Man. Hello.
Man, I gotta change this number.
I must leave New York. Recent events give me pause. Your rescue of Osborn, despite his hatred, it affected me. I must return home. Reflect on this life I choose.
Dang. I think I'm actually gonna miss you and your death troopers.
Unfortunately, my agents will stay. Though I question our work, they do not. And Osborn continues to pay. I am sorry.
So close to being good news.
Indeed. I will miss you and your bizarre witticism, Spider-Man. Until we meet again.
What a strange, violent lady.
Yeah, in the DLC. So. Last chance upgrade gear. Don't need to because we already have everything. Oh. Pre-rendered? Okay. That's good to know. I didn't realize it was pre-rendered.
We did the impossible, Doc. But now I have to destroy it. With a little creation of my own.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well that was really quick. He just turns around, new suit. Honestly, it's okay. I'm not really a big fan of this one.
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Oscorp Tower.
You want me to beg? Not gonna happen.
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement. Tell them what you did.
I never.
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies! You stole my company, my ideas! Now, the truth.
The truth. Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me. The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you. You're a failure, Otto, and you always will be.
Give me the anti-serum!
Otto.
Yeah, this fight is really cool.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
Am I seriously? I'm seriously locked into the suit. Okay, I guess it has to be for the. All right, for the final battle. All right, I didn't realize that. I was hoping I could change it, but no. Like I said, I just like the suit's cool. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Oh, all right. What I'm supposed to do.
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always
Oh, okay. Resupply. I forgot what that does exactly. Must be like resupply my web shooters or something. Alright. Oh, alright. I'm trying to remember how to work this fight. Alright, hang on.
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
Really? I would have thought that would have given me an opening. Dang it.
Just give me the anti-serum. You've already
There we go.
to run
Okay.
Osborn.
No!
What?
He always bounces back! He had to lose everything! I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I know your
What?
weaknesses.
I have no weaknesses! You're wasting my time!
Okay. Well, 100% on stream. Well, like 100% in the game. I actually technically did that already. Not on stream though, of course, but like.
Osborn's the criminal, not me!
There we go. Oh, was this serious? Come on.
Enough playing!
Alright, there we go. What we will do though, cause I didn't do like any side quest stuff during the main story because there's no reason for me to do so. I need to climb up there, and again. Well, I like Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2.
Please! I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
Anyway, yeah, so there was no reason for me to do like any side quest stuff here in the main story because there's nothing for me to upgrade. But in like the DLC, I think I will be doing some of the other some like of the challenges and stuff because I haven't really done much of the DLC. Wow, this is really hard on ultimate difficulty.
I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I know your weaknesses.
I have no weaknesses! Enough! You're wasting my time!
Gotta move.
There we go. Yeah, swing away from fire, I know.
People are dying. They need the anti-serum now.
I will cure the city after I bring down Osborn!
Let me save the city. Then we can do whatever you want.
I already know what I want! Now get out of my way before I really hurt you!
Okay, there we go.
Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges!
Liar! Just like Osborn! Nothing but lies!
What happened to the man who wanted to help me?
Enough of this!
Okay, there we go.
What are you...
Of course, the giant gyro has to fall.
Such a disappointment. Parker. You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen. You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me.
Not more than it means to me! Can't you see all the people you're hurting?
Okay, this is cool.
You haven't suffered like I have. You should be on my side. I won.
There we go.
Please, think of the man you were!
That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself! You were my hero! You meant so much to me! I hate that you're making me do this! We were going to change the world!
I'm not even gonna like ruin this moment, really. I'm just gonna let the game speak for itself right now.
You look tired, Parker.
Not tired. Just hurt.
Ugh. It's on my flesh wound.
If
It's
you
fine.
want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
I couldn't agree more. No!
What would have ruined this moment would have been a quick time event to like catch the empty serum.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong.
Sorry, you're in
You
ad
were
jail.
everything I wanted to be. You just threw it away.
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it together. If you'll help me.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body. Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you'll rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
It's still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours, maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Pretty selfish.
And there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
Aww.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sav, welcome back from the ad jail. You know what? Guys, you know what? More ads? Alright. That's weird. That should be off by now. Like, sorry. I mean, it's only 4, so it's not bad. Yeah. Oh, welcome back. Sorry about the more ads. That's really weird because that shouldn't happen that soon. But anyway, yeah. So we got the anti-serum, and there basically you had to use the whole vial in order to make more. So there, unfortunately, we weren't able to save Aunt May.
Hi.
And so Aunt May
I'm
died.
Jane Watson, associate editor.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
Oh, no, but
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry. No, you're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on,
Yeah, but like Spidey, he wanted to use that whole vial to cure Aunt May, but ultimately made the choice to be like, nope, can't do it because there wouldn't be enough left to
I do. Still working on my dumplings though.
So we're to cure everyone else if he had used it on Aunt May.
Camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place. Only if you want to.
No, I mean, yes. I mean, no, I don't. I not want to. But meaning, I do want to, but only if you do.
I never stopped wanting to.
Oh my God! Just make out already. Yes, at least they are together in heaven. Thank you. All right, now guys, this isn't the end of the stream though. So what we're gonna do is after like all this is done, we get like the post-credit scene. We're gonna be tackling the DLC, and see where we get in the next hour, or a little under an hour. Oh, but at this time, I mean, what a great game! I gotta say, fantastic game. I remember. I was excited when this game got announced, and then I was like super excited when it finally came out. I played the hell out of it for a while. I actually played it to completion. I got the platinum trophy, and then was like, I just felt like really satisfied once I got in it. There's still technically now I have like DLC trophies and stuff to do, and I may tackle those, but get some eclairs. Nice. One of my favorite desserts. Hope you enjoy. But yeah, like, yes, I may like work on this show. I don't know if I'll do that like on stream or just off stream. But, man, what a great game. And as I said, like, at the beginning of the stream, like, I'm, Great buffs are pretty good. So I was playing Miles Morales, the sequel game to this, like, earlier today, and I finally finished the main campaign. My god, that is quite the game. Like, I actually, even though it's, like, really short, like, I still loved going through, doing, like, all the side stuff, and, like, just everything about it just was, like, awesome. Plus, there was a lot of really good suits. I think my favorite one is, his, red and black suit that, you know, that you get, like, it's the main, suit that you would wear for, like, for most of the game, usually. And, but, anyway, there's, like, a modified version you get by completing a side quest, which gives them, like, a ski cap, and then, and, like, some earmuffs, and then, like, a scarf. And I'm like, that's pretty freaking cool. I kind of like that. So, like, once I unlocked that suit, I'm like, I'm sticking with this suit for, like, the majority of the game, because I kept bouncing around through suits. Like, once I unlocked a new one, I was like, let me try this one out for a bit. It's okay. But, like, you know, once I unlocked that one, I'm like, no, this is my new favorite. I cannot, like, the way that this looks is just awesome. So... Honestly, depending on how quickly we get through, like, the DLC, maybe, like, next week will just be, like, the beginning of Miles. Maybe I'll just do Miles, like, as soon as we're completely done doing all this stuff.
I'm not an expert or anything, but I think it's in the way that you ask her.
I'm getting too nervous. Hey, all right, so where do you want this?
Right over here's fine.
All right. Hey, so Pete?
Yeah.
I, kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well, weird things have been going on. Like, physically.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Well, you know, you're at that age where your body starts to change. And so you may be noticing some areas, for example...
Hey, Goku, welcome on in.
I think it's better that I just, I show you.
He's like, oh, no, please don't.
It's pretty weird, right?
Not that weird.
And then Miles was like, holy shit, you're Spider-Man? Anyway, great to see you, Goku. Or Batman, sorry. I don't know what you want to be called anymore. Oh, sweet, we can skip this. Yeah, alright. No worries. I always appreciate when anybody can tune in. Like, I mean, there's no obligation for, you know, to be here on time. Like, you guys got stuff that you're doing in your lives. Like, you know, sometimes I can't even watch a stream. You know, somebody's streaming and I'm busy, like, I'm doing something. I already have plans to do something, so. Thank you for the no shrimping, though. I will make sure I'm sitting up straight here. What is going on?
So close. But I'll keep trying.
Can't wait for Spider-Man 2!
We'll find a cure.
We finally start fighting Venom. It's gonna be freaking sweet.
I love you, son.
Spoilers. Yes! Right! Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a trophy. And finish it on New Game Plus. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Again, I'm not... Did I already unlock that? Like, that's technically it has been unlocked for like a while now. I'm just saying. And I'm sorry, no, we need the equalizer. It's clearly the best power. So like, what suits are not available yet? Let's see. Mission done. Okay, that must be in the DLC. Yeah. Okay. Silver lining. Yeah, this is all DLC stuff. So yeah, so now that we're done with this, we're gonna go into the DLC, and this is where I'm going to be actually like spending my time, like doing a lot of the side quest stuff. Because actually, hold on, real quick. Might as well do a manual save. Cool. Because I do want to unlock the rest of those suits, and I am kind of like a completionist with that sort of thing. So, time to start the heist.
Mary Jane Watson, Associate Editor. Begin research notes. My sources are saying the Maggia is mounting a comeback. The old crime families were all but wiped out.
The Spider-Man game and then the Wolverine game that Insomniac is doing. Even though we only saw like a pre-rendered like teaser like cutscene for it, I'm still kind of excited for that because like with the work that they've done with Spider-Man and Miles, and then Spider-Man 2 obviously is going to be fantastic. Like they already have my trust that they're going to make a really awesome Wolverine game. So I'm super excited for that.
Hey Pete, I'm working on a story you might be interested in.
The Oscorp expose?
New one. It's about the Maggia crime families.
The mob? I thought they went out with swing dancing. Both times.
They were in decline, but with Fisk and the demons gone, La Cosa Nostra is making a comeback.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Easy, Tiger. So you know the feds raided the Maggia last month?
Sure.
Well, one of the Dons had this lost masterpiece painting called the Maria, and now they're displaying it over at Manhattan Mocha.
And?
And I have a source who says one of the families is planning to steal it back tonight.
Sounds like there's
Brand
more to it
Industries.
than just art appreciation. I'll swing by the museum.
All right, real quick. What do we have? The backpack stuff. Though, don't care about that. So really, the only. Wait. Does that count? Hold on. Let me just double check something real quick. All right. Complete all district activities in the heist. Okay, so... Alright, let's go do the story mission first, and then we'll start going around collecting backpacks. Oh, whoops. Overshot. Sorry, I got distracted by web swinging.
MJ, looks like your source was right. There's a small army of goons trying to break in. Stay on the line while I take a closer look.
Just be careful. If those guys are Magia, they play for keeps.
Hurry up. Come on. The boss wants that painting. We should have been in and out by now.
You want to try? Be my guest.
Sheesh. Some people do anything to avoid paying full price admission.
What about the guards?
They give us any trouble? Boss says kill on sight.
He's not messing around, huh? Damn these new shoes.
There we go. All right.
These guys have to learn to appreciate art during business hours. Nap time.
Seriously? Ha! There we go.
Yo, Milano, can you come watch my post? I gotta take a whiz. Milano. Boss wants the Maria. He says we can keep anything else.
Art ain't our thing. How are we supposed to know what's valuable and what's crap?
The Maria's valuable to the boss. That's all that counts. Not sure how, but it's supposed to give us a leg up on the other families.
MIA. It's Spider-Man, I know it. Security's tight. We already got those other pieces that belong to the Don, but maybe we skip them.
Skip this and put it.
Okay, there we go.
Maria's the key to taking over the families.
Oh, well, with Fisk gone, if anyone can do it, he can.
Somebody back me up!
I don't think backup's coming for you there, buddy. In fact, I think you're probably gone too.
Okay.
I know some of these guys. That's Federico Fratelli and Sal Petrillo.
Those guys are part of Hammerhead's crime family, right?
Excuse me.
Why would he want the Maria? Doesn't seem like his thing.
I'm gonna look around. Make sure no one got in a different way. I'll let you know if I find anything. Wait, what's this? These guys couldn't even park legally. Nope, no one got in through here. Hey, what is that? MJ, someone cut a hole in a skylight. I'm gonna check it out.
Uh-oh.
So while Hammerhead's guys were trying to break in the front, someone else slipped in through the roof?
Looks that way. No sign of anyone. At all. Shouldn't there be guards here at night?
Yeah, maybe check the security booth near the entrance. There should be cameras there too. They would have seen whoever broke in.
Okay, I thought that was like a way up top or something.
The security booth's secure. Need a palm print to get in.
Any clue about what happened to the guards will be inside. Is there a way to override the lock?
Not without a guard's hand.
Actually, their handprint. If you can't find the guards, maybe you can lift prints from the things they touched.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Always happy to lend a hand.
Okay, if I were a handprint, where would I be? Might be a partial over there. There must be a print on here somewhere. Got a handprint. Well, a part of one. Looks like I'll need more. Weird. It's like the guards just vanished. Now, where can I find some more partial prints?
Mm-hmm. Aha.
I know there's a print on here. Just need to find it. That might work. And
looks
I
like a
think 12
finger.
down should be karaoke, not kumquat.
Okay, somehow you can reconstruct a whole palm from that.
Trained
Okay.
guards wouldn't leave their stuff around like this. Unless they didn't leave voluntarily.
What? How is it like? Is it all the same person that's like just leaving these prints around? It's like, what if it was just like different people? Like, wouldn't the biometric scanner like get really confused with like, you know, like 3 different fingerprints on it?
Coffee cup. Still warm. Another one. Cool. Okay, I should have enough partials to reconstruct a handprint.
We're just gonna assume that that it's all like the same person and not like 3 different people. Hey, Darkin, welcome on in. How you doing? What?
I should be able to reconfigure the scanner so it takes my data.
Sorry. Alright, yep.
If I bypass the optic sensor, I can upload my... Got it. Transmitting handprint now.
Okay, I guess that's a way to do it. You doing good? Awesome. I'm doing all right. Doing all right today.
We're in.
Nice. What do you see?
They're alive. Looks like they were tranquilized. No signs of a struggle. Definitely not Hammerhead style.
So if not Hammerhead, who? Is there a camera feed?
Let me check.
But anyway, yeah, so I was, yeah, I'm just doing my thing, you know. I was playing some Miles Morales earlier, but I finished the main story of that. That's really fun. Probably going to play through it again on, like, New Game Plus and continue working my way towards the Platinum. Debating if I want to do that on stream or not, I don't know. But, we'll see.
Someone switched off camera 5.
Well, that's suspicious.
Let me turn it back on and see what they didn't want anyone looking at. It's pointing at one of the paintings in the exhibit.
That has to be the Maria.
And no one's stolen it yet. I need to see this up close, figure out what's so special about it.
It's a fake.
The Maria is a brilliant example of modern pastoral impressionism. The saga of its repeated theft and recovery are almost as intriguing as the artwork itself.
Story
Looks like a pretty normal
is small in
painting to
the
It is.
new.
There's
in
way
it.
more valuable stuff in that museum. So why is the Magia so worked up about this painting?
I mean, it's a
Hang on,
it's a
Jake.
it's a
Someone's
short
coming.
story, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. Oh yeah, it was definitely awesome. I was so used to playing it because I've been playing it over the past like few days. That when I started streaming tonight, I had the tendency to like want to go invisible or use my Venom shock, and I'm like, this is Peter. I can't do any of that. It's like completely different playstyle. It took me a second to readjust.
MJ, Hammerhead's guys called in reinforcements. They haven't spotted me yet.
Good. Try to keep it that way.
Eyes open. The signals we got mean Spider-Man's around. This goes south, I'm hauling ass. Crazy broad keeps texting. Nothing's getting through that safety glass. I don't like this. Cops will be here soon. Well, we got a job to do.
How did that guy right there not see that? I would have been like, what the? You know, like. How it goes. I honestly did that once because I'm already used to switching games with different playstyles. Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Whoop! That was a close one.
That means he was here. Maybe he split, maybe he's still around. So eyes open.
Seriously? How is it not letting me do, like... Is it because he's moving? Yeah, he almost saw me. That's true. Almost. Whoop. Really? Darn it. I thought he was gonna, like, come more over.
Gotcha.
Shit!
Alright.
Oh boy. No, I'm sorry. That's not my fault. That dude just straight up died. Like, I mean, his friend just straight up just murdered him. Like that.
Cops will be here any minute. The hell with this. Grab what you can and run.
Great. Now they're looting the other art. Gotta stop them before they make it out. There's only one way out of here. The way they came in.
Look up, you moron!
Next time, try the gift shop.
This one's coming home with me.
I'll crush you!
Oh. Hang on.
How about as a consolation prize, I send you a poster of that piece for your prison.
Hold on a second. Watch Jurassic World Dominion on Prime Video. I'm gonna watch it now. Okay, no problem, Seb. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have fun with your movie. I'll see you next time. Woo. Okay.
Cheer up. Maybe they'll have art classes in prison.
Let me get my hands on it! There's the exit! Just gotta get out!
They're trying to steal that art.
Hold up.
Too bad, loser! I'm home free!
I got distracted.
There's only one way out of here. The way they came in.
Selling this online as soon as I get home.
This guy means business! I'll end you! Keep him distracted! I'm almost to the exit!
He's getting away. Next time, try the gift shop.
What the heck? I was clearly doing my
Gotta get to the exit.
super
Cut him
there,
off.
or finisher mode.
There's the exit. Just gotta get out. They're trying to steal that art.
No, no, dang it! Freaking game! I'm trying to target the other thing. Oh, the layer gets the bell. Gotcha.
There's only one way out of here.
All right.
The way they came in.
Oh, got.
Next time, try the gift shop.
I'll mess you up. Think I can't get you up there?
Keep him distracted. I'm almost to the exit. He's getting away. How about as a consolation prize, I send you a poster of that piece for your prison cell?
Dang it. Trying to punch.
There's only one way out of here. The way they came in.
Woo, just getting a little top on. I did this DLC once before on the PlayStation version or PS4 version. It was so I already 100%ed this one, but we're gonna.
How about as a consolation prize, I send you a poster of that piece for your prison cell?
Bring it down! This looks ugly, but also expensive.
Cheer up. Maybe they'll have art classes in prison.
Get back here. No! Don't go after him! God! Fucking!
Trying to steal that art.
You got a death wish, huh? Get my hands off.
Oh my lord. Fucking...
Nice try, Spider-Man, but you can't stop me now.
There's only one way out of here. The way they came in.
Alright.
One more will finish you.
Next time, try the gift shop.
You're a dead man. They keep jumping around.
Keep him distracted. I'm almost to the exit. He's getting away. consolation prize, I send you a poster of that piece for your prison cell.
There's the exit. Just gotta get out.
You're trying to steal that art.
What the?
Oh.
Keep them distracted. Cheer up. Maybe they'll have art classes in prison.
Keep them distracted. I'm almost to the exit.
He's getting away. Got him. Too slow.
I got blocked by the aiming? I have no idea. I don't know. I was so hyper focused on what was going on that I had like legitimately no idea what was happening.
Gotta get. Looks like you'll have to get your mom another Mother's Day gift.
There.
Yes, you get a
Jeez.
bath bomb.
Peter, you there? You okay?
Yeah, I think I got them all. A lot of art to put back, though.
What about the Maria? This could have all been a distraction.
My thoughts exactly. I'll head back there. Hopefully,
I'm
the
standing
glass
right in
is
front of
thick
it. Hey, Beta, welcome on in. Great to see you.
The wall's intact.
How you doing?
Bulletproof. Nobody's getting near the Maria anytime soon.
Mission accomplished then?
I hope so.
Yeah, I am gonna have to call you right back.
Why? What's going on?
You look good.
I'm doing all right.
Been working out.
I'm glad that you're doing well.
I mean, you know.
I'm just enjoying this game.
You swinging solo now? Or back with your ex?
That's a lot of questions.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I hear that's bad for cats.
How about you tell me why you're really here?
I was just waiting for the right moment. Look behind you.
Uh-oh. Great, Spidey. Priceless art just destroyed. Oh, wonderful. Alright, now I gotta deal with this. Whoa!
Rockets? Who brings rockets to a museum?
Have you not met Hammerhead?
I can handle this clown. They'll be cleaning you off the walls when I'm done.
Alright, anyway, sorry. Focusing on the task at hand. 1 second. Really? Thanks.
We're coming your way, handsome.
Anyway, yeah, I was doing, like, some just reflection. Like, just, like, thinking about things earlier, like, before the stream. Like, I was playing Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then, that was, like, really fun. That's the sequel to this game. Ow. And then after that, I was just kind of, like, I went into, like, self-reflection. And just started, like, thinking about things, like, things that I could do differently. Things, like, how to be a better person in some areas, and just how to improve myself overall. Stuff like that. Alright. Now I gotta focus on the game. Hang on. Nope. That's not where I want to go. You're right. There it is. Hey, Phoenix, welcome on in. How you doing?
I like your new tricks.
And I'm tired of your old ones. Weren't you gonna stop stealing art?
Who said I'm here for the art?
What are you doing?
Think you have lives to save.
Not again.
Hey! Help!
What the? Where'd she go?
Peter, is everything okay?
Sorry, MJ. I just ran into an old friend.
Who?
Trouble.
Uh-oh. Right, so now we gotta go around and collect all this stuff. Yeah, imagine you're running out of web zone that maneuver. Exactly. Yeah, oh yeah, we got the new resilient suit. What is that one? Oh, that's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna switch yet. But that is pretty cool. Yeah, so I gotta complete all the district activities. Oh boy. Something like that. This must be... This is part of Turf Wars? Yeah, it's probably... Yeah. Yeah, those... And then Old Friend Silver Lining. Okay. Yeah, so there's 3 suits per DLC. Okay. The first one always involves the doing the first story mission. The second is to complete, and then the third is to do all the district activities. Okay. Well, here we go then.
So Black Cat was the one who went in through the roof? She was working with Hammerhead's guys?
Yeah. She was probably watching me the whole time I was in there.
Just tell me you didn't let her get away with the Maria.
She didn't.
Good.
She smashed it and stole a data drive hidden in the frame.
What?
Sorry. So what do you think was on that drive?
Good question. I'll start asking around.
Then I guess I'll start following cat prints.
All units, we have reports of an explosion in the vicinity of Times Square and Bryant.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to, like, start doing a lot of activities now that I didn't do in the main story. Hang on, real quick. I'm gonna do a poll. Hang on. Do poll. Alright. Alright, guys. Poll started. Cast your vote.
Rejected costume designs. Not bad, but I think the White Spider was definitely the way to go.
Tough choice, right? What is the photo opportunity here? It's not a landmark, there's just a photo opportunity? What's the photo op?
As you probably heard, Spider-Man stopped the crime boss Hammerhead's thugs from robbing the Museum of Contemporary Art. Good for him.
Black tack.
Wrong.
Because
They
you love her
nearly
gloves.
demolished the place and everything in it. They were shooting rocket launchers indoors. See, even if you assume good intentions, which I do not, this is the problem with Spider-Man. He escalates every situation into an apocalyptic disaster. What good is
Oh.
the art from being stolen if
Now
you blow it up? Now, I realize this is pretentious navel-gazing modern art. Soup cans and ink splatters that look like they were splashed on by a drunk elephant. But I'm not an art critic. I just know what I don't like. And I do not like that webbed menace trashing our public spaces!
Thanks, Jameson. Oh, it's a secret photo opportunity. Okay. I was gonna say, because this isn't one of the landmarks. And honestly, I don't know why you would take a picture of your aunt and uncle's graves, but... Alright. Yes, it is. The street title is meant to be a reference to that.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future.
Oh no, we have a tie in the poll! The world may never know who is hotter. But anyway, yeah, so, and the other thing, too, is, so, Phoenix, I was playing Miles Morales, for, like, the past few days, because, like, playing this game on stream just got me back in the mood to play Spider-Man. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna, like, resume playing Miles Morales. So I did, over, like, the past week, resume playing it, and, I actually beat the story, like, just earlier today. Well, I kid you not, like, the other day, I kept having to do a double take, because every single time, like, I would finish a battle or something, Miles would always be like, gotta watch out for spiders, man. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, because spiders, man, is freaking awesome. A collection of spiders that believe that they're Peter Parker. And it's like, what? So, yeah. Anyways, that's why. That's pressing a whole edit at a time. I guess not, you know. Gotta head out. Alright, see ya, Beta. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And welcome back anytime. We'll see you next time. Have fun. Have a great evening or day or whatever time it is, wherever you are. And yeah, have a good one. Alright, let's go do this landmark, I guess. Bong. Alright, so is the landmark... The bar with no name, huh? Okay then.
Sorry about that.
This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head.
So how did the fishbowl get stuck on your head? Anyway, what time is it? Okay, it's almost 9. I'm not going to be going on for too much longer, guys. Only because I have plans with my roommate. We're going to get some dinner. And I told him I would be done at 9. So I'll probably collect like a few more backpacks here. And then we're probably going to call it a stream anyway. Nope.
The Spidey Squad. My one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there.
Question of the day. Would you join the Spidey Squad? Because I would. Totally. Like, 100%. Like, somebody asked me to join the Spidey Squad, I'd be like, yeah. Hell yeah. I'd be like, what are we going to do? I'd be like, yeah, we're just going to hang out and talk about Spider-Man. I'd be like, alright. That's cool with me. The origin of the fishbowl is an epic tale involving high-speed chases, massive shootouts, and a burrito. Are you making that up, or is that, like, legit in the comics?
Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm. My gosh, do I really want to see like Daredevil in a game. Like next Spider-Man game, let me like come in contact with Daredevil because that'd be awesome. Completely made up? Okay. And sadly, like, this is not going to be the end of the district. Only we're because I'm pretty sure, like, I know there are going to be like screwball challenges coming up, and I'm not looking forward to those. But whatever. Seriously? Oh my God. Where is it? Okay, there. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's right there on the outside. Oh, good lord. All right.
A spider signal. Cool idea, but any light source that made it bright enough was also way too hot. Someday, though.
Suppose we don't have a Daredevil game. Imagine the cost savings of graphics. That's so funny. Okay then. I'll head over to this one real quick. I'm gonna go on for probably about maybe a couple more minutes here and then call it a stream. Honestly, probably what I'll do is like do the majority of this collecting off screen. That way we just kind of get through the DLC a little bit quicker. Oh. No. Goodness gracious. Ooh,
One of these days, I'll work out a fabric that warps sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy.
For a serious idea, I've seen a demo floating around of a game where clicking the mouse / control button sends out a ping to reveal the surrounding area shortly. Oh. That is pretty cool.
Good shot.
Put that in a Daredevil game and have an easy mode where the pings are automatic. I mean, it could work. But like, what would the rest of the game like look like though when you, like when the ping isn't active, or is it like constantly going, kind of thing? Because yeah, you would have to like figure that. You'd have to really figure that out. Oh, I didn't check that last one. Whoops. Collections. Okay.
Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Why doesn't it ever feel like it?
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna do a manual save here, and probably call it a stream. Alrighty. Woo! Well, that was fun, guys. I'm gonna change over to my just chatting screen, and take that. There we go. And thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I had a lot of fun. It was great to finally finish the main story of Marvel Spider-Man. We're going to be continuing next Thursday with the DLC. And like I said, I'll probably do... I'll probably finish collecting the backpacks and the landmarks off screen. Just so, like, you know, we can get back to like the main story and stuff. And other ambient sounds will reveal objects nearby, near the sound source. Oh, that could be pretty cool. Sounds like a pretty interesting idea. I don't know how like well received it would be, but heck, you know, I'd probably try a demo or something of it. Anyway, guys, if anybody new is watching, doesn't already know, here is my schedule. I'll be back again live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. To continue some Chrono Cross. I don't know, it might be a short stream, honestly, because we're really close to like the end of the story, and then I got like a bunch of off-screen stuff to do to finish collecting some trophies as well, and which basically involves me going through the game like at least 2 more times, like the entire game practically. So yeah, it might be a short stream tomorrow. Assuming it would be an extremely niche game, barely breaking 1 million sales, if that even. Yeah, if that many even. Gotcha. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. And let's see, who are we gonna raid today? Let me refresh this. And let's go find us a raid target. Ooh, Damage is online playing Ocarina of Time. And I have, let's see. How was it? Okay, I have not rated Damage in like forever. We're going to rate Damage. Damage is really cool. Damage is a really cool streamer. I have not rated him in so long. So we're going to go rate Damage and watch some Ocarina of Time. And if you're subbed, use the top one. Here's our rate message. If you're not subbed, use the bottom one. Yeah, let's go have some fun, guys. This is going to be fun. We can't wait to see some Ocarina of Time from him. And I'm going to change over to my thanks for watching screen. And just truly, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in today. I do greatly appreciate it. I'm going to lower this down just a smidge. And yeah, so thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your evening, guys. And I hope that whatever you guys got going on tomorrow, that you guys have a good day and have some fun. Really, we all need some fun in our lives every now and again. So, you're welcome, Phoenix. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. Really greatly appreciate it. And, yeah, so, anyway, we're gonna go raid Damage. So, have fun, enjoy. I'm going to, say hi to him and then, dash because my roommate and I are gonna go get some food. So, thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.